hold on a second, first grade, sorry. I have you all in the wrong place. All right, well, it's good to see you. Happy Friday to you. It's our last full Friday together. What? Because next Friday is a half day. And so it's really also our last phonics Friday. Now you still have phonics on Monday and Wednesday, but you won't have it on Friday. It's the last one. And you know, we've really finished our phonics curriculum for the year. You guys have worked so hard and pushed so hard to get all of this phonics curriculum in. And so I thought, what could we do that would be good phonics practice, but that would also be a little fun? So I'm going to show you what I came up with, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do, and some of my students in the past have enjoyed these as well. Let me shrink myself down. So if you're at Avery, you are going to get 2 sheets that look like this, okay? And if you are at home, this will be in Seesaw for you, or I will put the link on the slide and you can print it out at home if you have a printer. Either one will work. I'll show you how to do it on both. But these are beginning blend coloring sheets. And as a teacher, I don't use coloring sheets very often, but I do really like these blending sheets because I think they're really good practice, plus they're fun. So fun, good practice, put them together. I mean, what could be better? So the first blend that we are going to make is BL, like in blueberries or blanket. And at the top, you'll see that there's a little bit of a kind of a code that you want to go by. So for any of these pictures that start with the BL blend, you're going to want to color them purple, okay? Anything that starts with the CL blend, like club, you're going to color pink. Anything that begins with the FL blend, like flame, you're going to color yellow. Anything that begins with the GL gold blend, like gloves, you're going to want to color orange. And anything that begins with the PL plate, like plate, you're going to want to color blue. And so when you're finished, this BL that you see is really going to stand out if you color it correctly. So what you have to do is you have to go through each picture and you have to figure out what its beginning blend is. So for example, it's kind of hard to see. I'll blow this up just a little bit. If you're looking at this one right here, this is a cliff. What blend do you hear at the beginning of cliff? Yeah, we hear CL, right? So this whole funny shape here would be colored in pink, okay? And then next to it is a flag. What beginning blend do you hear at the beginning of flag? We hear FL. So we would color it yellow, right? How about blueberries? Yeah, blueberries we would color purple for BL. And so when you're finished, you kind of have this beautiful mosaic, but your B and your L really stand out. The second page that I want you to do is very similar, except it is CL. And there's a different grid at the top that lets you know what color you need to color each beginning blend. So SL would be pink, like slip. CL would be orange, like club. FL would be black, like flag. GL would be green, like glasses. And PL would be yellow, like plain. So you have both of those to color in. Now, if you print them out at home, my friends, or if you're at Avery, there is no excuse for these not to be nice and neat. You're almost in 2nd grade. No excuse at all. Now, if you're on Seesaw, there is an excuse to not be perfect and not have nice and neat writing. So if you're in my class and if you're on Seesaw, let me show you what you need to do. I'm going to go in as a sample student. And here is my blend sheet. And I'm just going to make it a little bigger. You know, you can do that. You can blow it up. You can shrink it down. I'm going to make it just a little bigger. And then I have all of these color choices on the side. And I'm going to use, I can use a marker, a highlighter, a pen, a pencil. Marker is probably going to be the widest tip, so I'm going to use that first. So let's say for cliff, I want to color that in pink. So I have to kind of find a good pink color. And then I'm going to come over here. Why is it doing that? Why does it do that? Why is this weird? Hold on, guys. Let's try, maybe the highlighter is better. Yeah, maybe. And we're going to color, yeah, let's do the highlighter. We're going to color that in pink. Now, is it perfect? No, because I'm in Seesaw trying to do it on the screen. I don't expect it to be perfect if you are in Seesaw. Take a look at flag. Flag is supposed to be yellow, so I'm going to click my highlighter again. I'm going to slide my slide here. Let's see. That looks like a good yellow. And so here I'm going to color. Why are they such weird colors? They're not very accurate. That's not very yellow. Is that better? These are terrible colors. Well, you're just going to have to do your very best, guys. I trust you. Whatever you have to do, you have to do. I don't know if pencil makes it any different. A little bit. But you figure that out. Whatever works best for you, I'll be able to tell what you meant to do. And so if you are going to do that on Seesaw, it is what it is. Just do your best and don't stress about it. If it becomes really stressful, what you can do, let me go ahead and erase my mess here. If it becomes stressful and you are like, I can't deal with coloring this in, what you can do is choose your color. Really the worst yellow on the planet. There we go. And if you have to, you can just outline for me, or you can underline, whatever works for you, okay? I don't want you to become stressed out. It's supposed to be fun, all right? So that's all you're doing today. You are working on some blend coloring, and I hope you enjoy it. I will see you, I'll see you on Monday. Guys, we're almost there. 5 more days. 4.5 technically. Can't believe it. All right, I'll see you very soon. Have a great afternoon.